right, guys, and welcome to We Talk Football. I'm yours, nice and faithful DJ. Hey, today we'll be talking football business. That's what we do on this particular show. So, what really happened between Liverpool and Brighton and Chelsea again? I mean, was that the normal football transfer saga? Oh my goodness. I'm still taking it all in. Anyway, guys, this particular video is sponsored by Fairly Logistics. I mean, I've seen a lot of logistics companies around, but these guys are one of the best around. One of the best. I mean, their phone number is on the screen. Just pick it. I mean, anywhere, anytime, anything at all. They got you covered. So, back to what we're talking about. Caicedo saga. I mean, tell me, how good was that to witness as a fan? I mean, what a time to be a football fan. Or should I say, what a time for Chelsea fan to be a Chelsea fan and for Liverpool fan to be Liverpool fans. I mean, not a good one for Liverpool fans anyway. I mean, Chelsea and Liverpool went into what we can call a tug of war. Should we call it a bidding war? Like the other day I was telling you guys that football is one of the most interesting business because of the deals that goes on behind the scene. Football is not just what happens in 90 or 120 minutes. There's a lot to that. And we can see that with what happened between Chelsea and Liverpool. And actually had effect in their game on the Sunday. You remember the two teams had an opener in the Premier League. And it shows that the atmosphere was tense and everything was there. But that was a hell of a transfer saga. We've never seen it before. For me, that's the GOAT of transfer saga. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. I've never seen it where two teams will be, go into a bidding war. Because here's just the summary of it, in case you don't know what happened between Chelsea and Liverpool. Brighton had a player to sell, Caicedo. And Chelsea has been the front runner for some times now. Liverpool also showed interest. Arsenal showed interest. Manchester United also showed interest. But all of them seems to back out. Liverpool then turned their attention to Caicedo and Lavia of Southampton. Chelsea focused on Caicedo. While Chelsea were on Caicedo, they were still closing other deals. But Chelsea, while closing other deals, they spotted that, okay, we can get Lavia, not the first time. Chelsea had actually bid for Lavia in the last window. Before this window, a £50 million bid was put in that was rejected on the last minute of the transfer window. If you remember that. So Chelsea just feel like, let's try Lavia again and see what happens. Liverpool was struggling to meet the £50 million valuation of Southampton, but Chelsea came in with a £48 million. And so Liverpool felt, what are you doing, Chelsea? Do you think we don't have money? You think we are negotiating too much because we don't have money? Okay, you know what, guys? Take the money to Brighton. Let's go get Caicedo. Chelsea also were on Caicedo deal, and it was 100 million trouble. So Chelsea were like, okay, we will pay less. We will pay less. Brighton will say no. But Liverpool came in. Same Liverpool that could not pay £50 million valuation of Romeo Lavia came in and dropped a whooping 110, more than the valuation of the team. Immediately, of course, Brighton accepted the deal, and it was down to player agreement. So the player decision says, no, Liverpool, I want Chelsea. Even when Liverpool had submitted a bigger deal offer than Chelsea. Oh, come on. Chelsea fans were over the moon. But before that time, I mean, the atmosphere between Chelsea fans and Liverpool fans, many of them had sleepless nights. They were just on their phones waiting. Many of them woke up in the morning and the first thing they did was check updates. Fabrizio, where's the hell we go? And the deal just won't go over the line. It took Chelsea about 48 hours before they can actually rectify the whole thing and all of that. But I won't forget that. A lot of lessons to learn in that. And Chelsea fans, while you're celebrating, there's something you should know. And I believe you're already hearing it here and there. There's possibility that Chelsea will be hit with massive point deduction or possible eviction, and not even whole, point deduction and possible eviction, suspension from the UEFA competitions should they qualify this season. It might not be something that will take effect this season. It might take effect in the coming season and all of that. We see Juventus currently went through a point deduction and they missed out of Europe because of that. So, Chelsea fans, just know that Todd Boehly got you your man. Normally, let me tell you guys, in football business, it's always logic. But the issue of Caicedo, Liverpool and Chelsea, it was pride over logic. It was absolute pride over logic. Chelsea just won't let it go. If it had been another team, maybe Barcelona or Real Madrid would have been better. But Liverpool, a rival, won't get a player we want to get. It makes us feel weak. And it happens in the normal business world. You don't want something to, a deal that, people feel, oh, you should be able to close this deal, to slide away from you to go to your counterpart. The message is sent to people naturally is that you are weak. So Todd Boehly had to pay £115 million to make it a British world record of the most expensive player. Man, that was too much to pay. So Chelsea fans, prepare your mind. And if you see some of the activities going on in Chelsea are also trying. Todd Boehly is not a fool. He's a smart businessman. He's got great lawyers working with him. They are selling a lot of players now. Chelsea will let go a lot of assets. And what are the assets we're talking about here? Players that are homegrown players. They're academic graduate players. The likes of Conor Gallagher, Trevor Chalobah, Lewis Hall, Ian Matson, and all of those guys. Mount has been a very good one for the books. Not Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz, was bought. So Chelsea, if they keep selling those players and they get good money, they should be able to patch up. But there is no really much way Chelsea will be able to get out of this. Because if you look at Chelsea, in the past 20 years, Chelsea have actually not made any significant profits. They've not made profit. They've been running at loss for the past 20 years, since Roman Abramovich took over. So it's not what Chelsea have a balance brought forward or something. No, they don't have anything. All where Chelsea have been getting money from is player sales. And they seems to be running out of that right now as we speak. But that is, by the way, you got your man, Chelsea fan. You should be happy. You should be celebrating.